Snacks are the bane of my existence. We have to have them because they're great, but they take up so much space. I have a countertop that is obscenely large in my kitchen. We're not ready to get rid of it yet, but it just houses snacks. But no longer, because I have made a sliding drawer that is now a snack drawer, and it's amazing. So that's what we're going to do today. Another sliding drawer, because I'm the sliding drawer queen. I'm going to keep this intro short. If you guys are new here, my name is Bacon Bears. I'm perpetually at home trying to be organized and be a mom and a regular person at the same time. It's very difficult. So if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe and watch some more of my videos, and let's get started. This is exactly what we are dealing with. All of my snacks are above on the countertop, but this is a cabinet area which is 22.5 inches deep, almost 2 feet, and everything just sits in here, and we need to use this space efficiently. After removing everything from it, I have to make some spacers because the drawer slides cannot sit flush to the sides of the cabinet, or else they will not be able to move in and out of the cabinet. So I am measuring 2 pieces of wood, which is 22.5 inches deep, and then I will cut those with the miter saw. If you guys want an in-depth how I made the drawers and how I do the sliders, I have another video which I'll link up at the top to go over that more step by step. I got this Kreg jig, so this is the Rip Cut jig. I have a couple of theirs. I do really like this, and I really hate it all at the same time. So I do have to say that once you set it, you can forget it, and it's nice if you have to make repetitive cuts. However, to be able to slide it back and forth on that track is such a pain in the butt. I wish it was a little easier. I like it when it's set, but to set it, I use this to rip down wood pieces that are 5 inches wide, and that is going to make the outside of my drawer. Also, I captured this in slow motion because I forgot to change the settings on my camera. After measuring my sides and the front face and the back piece, I attached the drawer slides to my spacers. I have learned how to use pocket screws. This is also a Kreg jig, and I love it. I should have clamped it down. I ended up doing it on the ground because it was better. But I will tell you, I made these pocket holes. If you don't know what a pocket hole is, let me explain it to you. So you use this jig and you make a hole, and it goes into the wood, and then it makes like a pilot hole to go into the other wood. But it leaves a little area on the top, and then you use pocket hole screws, which are flat, and then you put them in the side, and they sit and they act as a clamp. My sides felt so secure. I was shocked. I was like, this isn't enough wood, because I don't know anything about woodworking. And then I went to like pull it apart, and I was like, oh my God. I added some wood glue, and then I did the pocket screws. It ain't coming apart. Also, I'm using 1/2 inch plywood on the sides because that's what I had. And then I'm using the 3/4 inch shelf, the original shelf, and I'm just cutting that down to this size of making the bottom of my drawer. Okay, so this is the face of my drawer. What I did was I found the middle point, and I drew a line down the middle, and then I decided eventually to go 4 inches out from each side. So 8 inches total. I took my handy dandy plate, very profesh, and I drew a curve around the front, and I was able to make a little handle for my drawer. And I cut that out using my Blade Runner little saw here. This is a craft saw. It's like an upside down jigsaw. It's awesome. I love it. I do need a jigsaw for sure, but this one works just fine. And then I sanded out the inside. I didn't get the sand in the shape that I wanted, so I decided to do it by hand. And when I tell you, I was like sweating. I'm like, but I did it. And it looks good. I like it. But sometimes you just got to go back to your old-fashioned hand and sander thing. Now I'm going to attach the wood screws, and I used wood glue, but this I actually had to undo and redo because in the back and the front there was supposed to be a 1/2 inch space because I'm using 1/2 inch of plywood. So I did end up moving that. It shouldn't have been flush to the back. And then I put pocket screws in the back piece, attached that, and then I went and attached the front, which I will attach the front pieces and through the bottom with brad nails because I didn't want to see the pocket screws in the front. And you want to do the pocket screws on the outside because you really want to get into the meat and potatoes of that wood so that it really sticks and holds instead of doing it from the back. At least that's what I heard on the internet, which is always right. So after brad nailing the face on, I attached the drawer slides to the side of the drawer. And then here we go. Snacks galore, baby. Look at all those snacks. Enjoy some slow-mo footage. Also, comment below if you could tell me where I blew the brad nail out the side. Bye.